Hello, everybody, and welcome to Who is Mike? This is a visual novel. I think it's like a thriller suspense, that kind of thing. But yeah, it's a visual novel and it's horrific. It's horror kind of genre. So let's do it. We're actually going to start over. I played this many times. My head. My nape throbbed with sudden persistent pain. Dizziness came and went like a slow trickle of sweat. What? It was evening. The curtains were closed, and the sound of blood thumping in my ears made the silence malignant. I was in my house, yes, but I was disoriented. Something felt amiss. There was certain creepiness that made the hairs on my arms prickle. I blinked at my surroundings. My glasses, where are they? Did I bump into something, or... So stay back, whatever you are. Even before I heard his voice, I had felt the presence of someone else in the room. It justified the awful feeling in my gut. Just don't move. Oh my God. There was a stranger in my house. He held about with an outstretched arms, maintaining the distance between us. Get back! I didn't know what to do. I opened my mouth in several attempts to say something. Don't hurt me? Please leave? What do you want? In the end, I just stood there in the dumb silence, stewing in my own nervous sweat. What is he even doing here? If he was a robber, he picked the wrong house. Do I know him from somewhere? I squinted at his blurred shape, trying to replace the man's fuzzy edges with something more tangible. He looks... I stepped closer. The man waved at the bat in an alarm. I told him not to move. Did he just shiver? He was acting way more upset than me, considering he's the intruder in my house. It might be a foolish thing to say, but it didn't seem dangerous at all. Just go away, please. Please? He continued mumbling himself, gasping big gulps of panicked breaths. Uh-oh. Hey, I think you're having a panic attack. Try breathing through your nose and out your mouth. Damn. Did I actually just give breathing exercises to a trespasser? I guess Sarah was right. My kindness will be the death of me one day. In any case, the stranger relaxed a good deal. I gave him a small, unsure smile. You alright? What? What are you? Sorry. My name is Mike Jansen. And you're in my house. Who are you? Never mind. I think I lost my glasses somewhere. If you let me find them, I'm sure we can sort this out. You don't seem like a bad guy. The man dropped the bat to his side and let out a long, forlorn sigh. Under the coffee table, probably. Thanks. I fumbled around the floor, praying for dear life the stranger wouldn't attack me while I was vulnerable. But he just stood there, shuffling his feet and mumbling himself. He wasn't very threatening, really. I'm sure the poor guy is just confused. Also, there was something familiar about him, something I couldn't quite put my finger on. It might be his posture, or even that red sweater he was wearing. I could swear it looks exactly like mine. Sorry for threatening you with a bat. It's alright. If it makes any difference, I wasn't really gonna hit you. The shape of my glasses finally registered in my hand, and I fished them out. I don't really think it hurt anyone, even in this situation. Sarah's always said, the world gained clarity as I put the pair of glasses over my eyes. Someday kindness is gonna kill me. So, you can see me now. Hi. The man waved lamely. I stood there with my jaw agape, staring at him. He was me, existing as a separate being. He had my face, hair, my posture, my sweater. No wonder that sweater looked like mine. It was mine. This is just a dream. It's just a dream. That's it. Calm down. Don't lose your mind. Head. Relax. No matter how many times I said it, though, the gravity of the situation refused to stick. The room felt simulously constricting and vast, like being squeezed and let go again and again. I felt like I was a child again, lost in a crowd, blindly reaching for my mother's hand. only to realize in horror that the hand belonged to a stranger. Ugh. Okay, now it's your turn not to panic, right? Deep breaths. Was he some kind of clone, an apparition of my future? What? What? What exactly was he? I reached out to touch him, wanting to make sure he was real and not some figment of imagination. The other Mike recoiled from my touch and pushed my arm away. Hey, this is weird for both of us. Don't make it worse by being grabby. He looked solid like he couldn't be a ghost. He could form separate thoughts from my own, and he seemed aware that we were the same person. Well, what are you? Why do you have my face? Excuse me? Your face? For your information, I was having a normal night in my house when you came barging in here. So why don't you tell me what you're doing in my living room? I have my mouth to argue, but once I did, I realized I couldn't remember anything. My last bits of memory consisted of a bowl of chips and late-night TV shows. Also, pain in the back of my head. I can't remember. Aha! See? That's what all fakes say. Case closed. Fake? Excuse me? You're some kind of anomaly. It's the only explanation. I don't remember doing anything special recently. If you have my memories, I'm sure you'll agree. You, on the other hand, lost a chunk of time from yours. So, you are either the cause of everything or simply an effect. Ergo, an anomaly. Anomaly. Right. Then if we're going there, I might as well say you're lying about the state of your memories. Normality was disrupted with your presence. Hence, I lost that track of time. The probability that you are the cause and effect of my sudden amnesia is very high. Therefore, you're the fake. You can't prove that. Neither can you disprove it, since we will have the same arguments. And go around in circles. I see what you're getting at. It is quite interesting, though, isn't it? Not really. I'm not vain enough to talk to my clone, thanks. You make it sound like I'm the copy here. Well, aren't you? Don't start that thing again. This is such a pain in the ass, don't I know it? What could have caused this? What kind of freak of nature would have sprouted with nether me? Sure, I should be flattered or something, but I'm hardly clonable specimen material. At the very least, it didn't seem dangerous. There was no animosity or aggression coming from him. I didn't feel any ill will towards him either, but it was strange how we had the same small scar on the chin, and even the small pock marks from teenage acne. I touched my own face on a sudden impulse, and I'm still me. Right? Just then we heard a noise softly opening from upstairs. Oh no, Sarah. Sarah! I knew Sarah heard that noise a while ago. Quick, find somewhere to hide. I'll try to distract Sarah while you crawl out the front door. What? Wait a minute. You're getting rid of me? No, I'm okay. I'm not, okay? We just can't risk having two mics in the house. You know that. Then why don't you leave? Are you kidding? You look like a train wreck. He was right. It was filthy. How did that happen? Look, we'll get it all sorted out tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe your missing memories might even come back. But you're throwing me out of my house? I'm not throwing you out. This is just a temporary arrangement. Let me deal with Sarah tonight, and tomorrow we'll sort out this mess. Just leave for now, okay? I'm staying here. I stand there with a heavy feeling on my stomach. His suggestion made sense, but my feet refused to move. Why should I hide? Why should I scurry away from my girlfriend in my house? It wasn't right. Faint trickles of anger scratched at my chest. No way. What? I'm not leaving. Come on, man. Don't be difficult. If Sarah sees this, it will not end well for either of us. But if there's anyone out there who can help us, it's... Shh. Mikey, it's getting late. Aren't you coming up? Her voice called from the stairs. The living room was dark and she probably couldn't see us in the dim light. We held her breasts tight in our throats. I got distracted. Sarah walked towards us, nonchalant look on her face. Is someone there? It's pretty late for visitors. Is that your Mike stole a glance at me. Listen, Sarah, please don't panic. Oh my God! Sarah, calm down. What the fuck? Okay. I know this looks sort of bad, but... Sort of bad? Mike, I'm staring at two of you. I think we've crossed the threshold of sort of bad a long time ago. This is a trick, isn't it? With some mirrors and shit? It's not a prank, Sarah. This is really happening. And we don't really know what to do. Stop! Stop talking. Watching both of you talk at the same time is giving me vertigo. Deep breaths. I think I need to lie down. excuse me for a bit. Well, that went better than expected. If by that you mean my girlfriend is ready to pop a stress baby, then yeah, sure. I told you this was a bad idea. Nah, yeah, take it back. Do you think we can still undo this? I don't think so. Guess we better just deal with it. Mike and I stood in silence waiting for Sarah to come back. She joined us a couple of minutes later, face grim but composed. It gave me a feeling of normalcy during this bizarre situation. All right, boys, I'm a lot calmer now. Now, first order business. What the flying fuck? I have no idea. Start at the beginning then. Well, I heard a noise and I checked it out. I found somebody stumbling around in the living room. I panicked and took the bat, but I just wanted to scare off the guy, and then I saw him with my face on. I thought I was losing it. But he was making his way upstairs, so I had to confront him somehow. To be honest, I thought of grabbing a crucifix or something. Cute. I don't remember any of that. I just woke up here with an aching head. What's the last thing you do remember? Tell the truth. I remember hearing a noise in the kitchen, but I thought it was nothing. I grabbed a beer from the fridge, and then something hit me in the head. Next thing I know, I'm in the living room, and this guy was waving a bat in my face. No way. He came in here dragging himself like a drunk. And then he tripped on that stupid carpet. No, he hit me with the bat. I did not. I was too busy freaking out. And don't you blame your clumsiness on me. I already have plenty to spare. I should second that. Guess time for that joke to retire. So, I have a feeling there's another issue here, though. Are you guys trying to outreal each other or what? Well, there can't be two Mike Jansens here, can there? Maybe you can help us figure it out. Huh? Decide which one of you is real. Decide which one of you is real, yeah. Like how exactly? Oh, I don't know. Ask us some personal questions or whatever, yeah. Hey, yeah, why not? Maybe one of us will slip up, right? Because we want to treat this like a fucking trivia game. Look, guys, I don't think that's gonna work. You can't just decide the realness of somebody in one night of 20 questions. We have to find another way. Like what? Blood sampling? DNA test? An exorcism? I don't fucking know. Just please, don't make me choose between the two of you. Sarah, we're aware this is unfair. But if there's one person who can help us, it's you. Mikey, you do know I love you, right? We've been together a long time. I know your bowel patterns and your unhealthy fanboy obsession with Jason Statham. But I don't think literally anyone is cut out for this shit. Why don't we just call your mother? No. Oh, even your actions are the same. Impressive. Baby bunny, please. Please help Papa Bunny out. Stop. Don't tell me that. Don't tell you that nickname. Didn't I tell you that nickname was only between the two of us? Or technically still just me, so. Oh my god. This is so fucking creepy. One thing's for sure, we do have to fix this. It's just too damn weird. So will it help us? Sarah sighed and shook her head. I don't think it is say either way. It's at least worth a shot. Wait, after this over, what are we going to do with the supposed imposter? Have you guys thought about that, little gem? I'm sure we'll figure something afterwards. Yeah, let's think about it later. Yeah, let's not rush to that conclusion yet. Take one step at a time. Okay, whatever. Personal question it is. Anniversary. February 26, 2009. Yeah, February 26th, Thursday. Too easy. Brother's name, Miles Jordan Jansen. Hates it. Miles Jordan Jansen. Exactly why I call him that every chance I get. Right on. You guys are being very mature. Anyway, favorite animal? I'm starting to sound like the worst dating website in history. Dogs. Hyenas. Hyenas, man. Hyenas are cool. Oh, yes, they are. Are you guys kidding? That is so random. I was just watching Feature them on Animal Planet before all this, but they're so cool and wicked smart too. There might be a rerun tonight. Maybe we should watch it. Oh, good God. Okay, that's it. I don't think this is working. Hey, wait. Let's take turns. What if he's just leeching off my answers? I resent that. All right. Here we go. Tell me a secret you haven't told me before. Tell the truth. But that's just why it's a secret. I can't tell you. Honey, is it about my cooking? I don't know. Same question? Sarah, I love you, but that last tuna casserole that cooked sucked like balls. Well, it's not that bad. Hey, don't you wash your hands off at this? You thought about it too. So it takes a clone of you to pop up before you admit to it, huh? But, next question. Now we're getting somewhere. At least one of you has to be telling the truth. So Mike, what's wrong with the casserole? Tell the truth. Okay. Well, there was way too much chili, first of all. My bottom was on fire. It was for days, it was horrible. The texture too, I don't know, it just felt like eating barf. I mean, it looked like barf. It tastes like pure death. And the smell of the kitchen afterwards, I thought somebody really did die. Shut up. Shut up. But other than that, all of that, it's okay. The plates had a nice floral pattern. The plates? Anything else? You were on a roll there. That's all. On the other hand, you make great pizzalettes. Tell the truth. I like the macaroni. Yeah, those were good too. The macaroni was a microwave meal. In short, you like none of my cooking, you lying ass. That's not nice going, Mike. At this point, she'll throw both of us out. All right, then more questions. Do you have a crush on our neighbor? What? Who? Paris Beaufort, the model who sunbathes naked on Sundays. What? That's Cicera? What even are these questions? I'm just making full use of the situation, Mikey. What are you? Besides, I'm having fun. Ask him first, so that's a yes. No. She's pretty, okay? You both are. But you're my soulmate. She's friendly. I've talked to her a few times. I'm just gonna keep being honest. She was nice. What? I mean, she wasn't intimidating, didn't try to bite my head off or anything. Oh, sure, and the fact that she flashes her jewel around the neighborhood has nothing to do with her being nice. I didn't even know that. But you should call me next time she does. Well, this has been very educational. Anything else you want to tell me? Tell the truth. Paris Beaufort is as dumb as a brick. I'm sorry, but she is. She's a sweet girl, but dude, poor girl even thinks England is in Africa. Also, if you try sunbathing in a polluted, overpopulated, middle-class residential area with low walls, chances are you're a little soft in the head. That's true. Anyway, going back to the dilemma at hand, we didn't really make any progress if you ask me. I still know which one of you is which. Why don't we just flip a damn coin? Tell the truth. Hey, you know, I'm all up for that. I might get lucky. Right. I hardly think that's a good idea, though. Of course not. But at this point, I'm really at a loss. We still have to decide, though. Fine. If you're the real Mike, what do you suggest we do with imposter? That's difficult. If I'm the real Mike, then I should stay Mike, right? The other one has to leave. Go out in the world and find their own identity. The world is big anyway. I'm gonna go with a little different than that. I'm gonna battle it out. Battle it out the classic way. Through a duel maybe, or a fist fight. Best man wins. I hope you aren't serious. Are you the real Mike? Of course I am. Is this still one of your weird question thingies? Just answer. Tell the truth. Yes, I am the real Mike. How about you? Are you the real Mike? I am. Prove it then. Convince me. Okay. Bit awkward. But I am Mike. Pure heart and mind. It's the only thing I know, really. I want to know what else to say. No. Which one should I do? No, I can't convince you. There's no way to tell you. So yourself. All I know is that I am Mike and there's nobody else it can be. What are you gonna do if I ever say you're the fake? I don't know. I can leave. I don't want to. Alright, then just ask one last question. Sarah turns to the other Mike. So Mikey, did anything special happen last night? Went around town, had a good time. Sarah's just another one of your random questions. Nope. So did he go anywhere else? Not really. Why? By the way, those are really nice glasses. Are they new? Got them yesterday? Oh, right. Yeah. I guess I forgot to mention it. Is it a big deal? You know how forgetful I am. No, of course not. So where's your old pair? That old thing? I threw them out. They were falling apart. You've helped me about them. You heard to me about them ever since I thought it might as well. I see. Yeah. Uh-oh. Come on, Sarah. I hope you aren't implying that I'm faking just because I have new glasses on. Definitely not. This has nothing to do with your new glasses. Although, Mike, can you tell me why this other Mike has your old ones? Sarah pointed the grime pair of scratched glasses perched on my nose. What? I don't know. He might have gotten his hands on them. What? It's far more likely got a new pair because the old pair was still stuck to the original mic. That's preposterous. I'm talking to two versions of my boyfriend here, so I am all for it at this point. You didn't really believe I had that memory loss, did you? I knew you attacked me, but I had to make a noise to alert Sarah. What? I feigned memory loss to buy time, maybe even lower your guard. My main goal was to get Sarah downstairs and catch you out. I knew you couldn't get rid of me once I made the noise. Uh-oh. There's something weird about you, just a gut feeling, I guess. 5 questions and I knew you were faking. Nice try, though. But everything I said was the truth. What a person says isn't as important as the body language you project on. Or in your case, your apparent lack of them. You may have Mike's face and voice and memories, but darling, you gotta work on your acting. May I suggest jazz fingers next time? Look, I don't know what your deal is, and I don't think I want to know. Just get out of my life and stop using my face. Give it up, perp. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here's the horror. Guess I got caught. Creepy. His inhumane laughter pierced my ears. Goosebumps prickled in the back of my neck. Sarah and I watched as a man with my face smiled. His eyes glowed bright red in the darkness, emitting their own light like an ember. But we were having such a good time, Sarah, darling. I was with you the whole night. Bet you didn't even know it was fake before this scum got lucky. Yeah, but I knew something was off. Piece of advice, though? Next time pick a dumber couple, bucko. He was still wearing my face. He looked genuinely hurt when he spoke again. Everything I said was the truth, Sarah. I am still Mike, heart and mind. I am he and he is I. Give me a week, and even you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. A week? What does he mean by that? After all, if I had the memories, personality, and essence of someone, how can anyone say I'm fake? You have this freaky shit glowy red orbs for eyes? I would say that's a pretty big giveaway. His face contoured into amused anger. Mike, look out! The next thing I knew, his long arm was outstretched, making a grasp for my neck. I felt his fingertips graze my skin and my throat made an involuntary gulp. That was close. With no time to think, I made a dive for the bat and flung the heavy end into my attacker, but he only parried the blow with his arm. It didn't look like I was going to stop him for long. Run, Sarah! Back off. Back off. What? You brought your gun with you? I heard a thud. Better safe than sorry. You mean better paranoid than A monstrous force flung my body and collided with the hard wall of the living room. I felt a rib break with the impact. Uh-oh. Mike! Sarah, bastard! Sarah fired more shots at the creature. One of them grazed him on the left arm. It wasn't enough to maim him. The fake Mike swiped the gun out of Sarah's hands and it careened under the table. Ugh. I grabbed Sarah by the neck. Oh shit. Fear bubbled up inside me. It was bigger than any pain I've since endured. Sarah! No, let her go! Ugh. Sarah groaned, helplessly struggling against an inhumane hand that belonged to me. Cold sweat enveloped my skin in a thin, terrified film. Easy now, boy. I'm not going to kill her yet. I heard a snicker escape from the attacker's mouth, but look at the fucking mess. You really should have just stayed unconscious when I hit you with that bat, you know. Spare us all this drama. Go to hell. Oh, we will, I promise. After all, the host has to be alive while I eat. Oh, gross. I gulped. When you say eat, do you mean... No, not your flesh, boy. Life. Life is so much tastier than flesh. Your memories, your thoughts, your future, all the things that make you human. Hell myself, don't mind if I do. And when you've been stripped down and bare to the bone, you will simply wither away. Like a scab that was once flesh and blood. 1 week to live. I'll think about that later. Right now I have to get Sarah to safety. My eyes darted at her, man-sized churning at her labored breathing. The imposter followed my eyes with a knowing chuckle. So, shall we start with your lovely Sarah? Work our way down, piece by piece. Sarah struggled at the grip of her throat as her throat tightened. The creature started to lift her up from the floor by her neck. Stop, please, I beg you. Please, I'll do anything. The bat fell from my hands as I surrendered. All hope lost, many is buckling and crashed to the floor. Anything? What could he possibly give me that I can't take, human? You got found out by the local police officer. Looks to me that you need help crafting more human image. I'm a writer. I do that for a living. Big Mike's ears pricked up, a grin spread across his face. Just let her go, please. I don't know how, but I'll make it worth your while. I was still contemplating my fate when Big Mike let out a sudden yelp of pain. Seems that Sarah kicked him in the nuts. As his grip loosened around her neck, Sarah broke Big Mike's fingers down her knuckles. He screamed in a fury. Sarah dropped to the ground, grasping for air. Mike, you always did talk too much, you pompous ass. Fake Mike let out a growl as he lunged for Sarah's hair, but Sarah managed to slip away from him. Sarah, get out of the house now. Get out while you can. Idiot, like I'm gonna leave you to be eaten. She sprinted upstairs to find another weapon. You just stubborn. You'll get cornered upstairs. Angry black dots began to dance in my vision. The pain in my side poked my consciousness, prodding my vision to wither. I can't lose consciousness now. I was jolted awake by the sound of a huge crash. Sorry, ow. How long was I unconscious for? The stand clock informed me I've been lying in here for around 8 minutes or so. I sighed in relief. Looks like I haven't been out long. I tried to stand up. My ribs, but I had to get up. I crawled towards Sarah's gun under the coffee table. Apart from the crash that woke me up, everything was dead quiet in the house. I didn't know what I hated more, the silence or the anticipation of Sarah's screams. Was anybody even here now? I wiped the bloody blood dripping off my chin and steadied myself. I had to be sure. My sides were on fire. Every step I took sent a jolt of pain throughout my whole body. Oh yes, those stairs are going to be a fun ride. I made my way to the second floor with little ease. This place didn't feel like my house anymore. Like I entered another dimension that looked the same but was not the least bit smaller. Tiny beads of sweat popped across my forehead. I held the gun close. Don't panic. I have to focus on protecting Sarah. I don't care about what happens to me. I just want her safe. Sarah, if you're there, please call out to me. Let me know you're here. I waited for a couple seconds before my ears picked up a muffled sound. Mike. It came from the guest room. I hurried over the door and tried to open it. Sarah? Oh, Mike. I'm so glad he found me. I frowned. There was something weird about the way she sounded, but I couldn't quite make it out. Get me out of here, Mike. Oh, it's gonna be the bad guy. I jiggled the lock, but it didn't open. I'm scratched up good. We have to get out before the monster comes back. I winced again. Was this really Sarah? Her voice sounded really strange, but I shrugged it off and continued to push the door open. Give me a second. I tried again, but the door wouldn't budge. Sarah, I think the door might be stuck. Damn it. Don't worry, I'll give you out a promise. I tried kicking the door. The pain shot on my leg like a bolt of electric fire, but now was not the time to have a stop. I kicked it a couple more times. Each time was a glowing red pain in my extremities. Pretty soon the door showed signs of moving. Mike, what are you doing? It was Sarah, but the voice didn't come from the door. I turned around. In front of me was another Sarah, bloody and injured, her arm limp at the right shoulder. I stared at her listlessly. Sarah, don't open the damn door, Mike. The bastard is in there. Mike, what's happening? Sarah? There's Sarah here too. Shit, Mike, listen to me. She is not real. Fuck that. That's a fake one. Instead, I was able to fight it off and lock it inside the room. Kim ran the door over and over until the door got stuck. That's a lie, Mike. I ran the room and locked it in, then said destroy the door so I can't get out. Bullshit. Get me out of here, please, and listen to her. Mike, look at me. I'm the real Sarah. My mind couldn't believe what was happening. Edges of migraine pressed the fringes of my brain. My hands tightened the gun. If you open that door, Mike, the bastard's gonna come straight for me. It doesn't need my essence. It needs yours. He'll kill me for sure. Mike, listen to me. It is trying to trick you. You have to believe me, Mike. Mike, please. Sarah in front of me took a step forward. I pulled the gun near my chest, but I couldn't bring myself to aim it at her. She stopped. Get back, Sarah. Let me think. Just get back. My heart ran in my chest. I knew I had to calm down. At this point, I wouldn't be able to think clearly. Who was I kidding? Even on a good day, I couldn't deduce the truth like Sarah. I was no detective. Mike, please, you have to shoot that fake Sarah. Shoot the fucking bastard. Just what the bitch wants, isn't it? Don't listen to that monster. If we just leave it there, we can escape. It's just desperate to get out, Mike. Mike, please believe me. Put the gun down. Mike, I know it's hard, but you have to be brave. I need to think first. It's too sudden. What am I going to do? The weight of the situation made my hand shake. Can I really marry someone in cold blood? Someone I love? If I have a decision too hastily, it's a mistake I can never undo. I'm gonna... Oop, I couldn't get that. Never lost my... I was trying to get it. She was just trying to keep the door herself to get out of the stair before me. Frown. Mike, please hand me the gun. Sure, so the man is gonna have a get down to sign now. But I'm so confused. I need more time. Think, Mike, think. I'm gonna shoot. Didn't have time to think it through better. I didn't have a choice, did I? Cheers, about Carla. She looked at me as sound as... Oh my god, did I shoot her? Oh no, I shot her. Oops. No, no. Sarah Anna grasped my in her head. Please no, I have to stop the bleeding, have to. But the circle of light grew larger and larger around Sarah's body. Sarah, behind the door cracked open. Oh shit, into the cursed hero. Okay, that was N2. Let's start over and get the... Okay, this time we're gonna not shoot. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't shoot her. I couldn't even aim at her. I looked into her pleading eyes and felt an overwhelming surge of love and helplessness. She had to be my Sarah. She had to be. I stood up with effort and limped toward her. Mike. Behind me, the other Sarah's voice screamed. I ignored it. It's gonna be alright, honey. It's gonna be alright, honey. Sarah held her uninjured hand out to me, and I reached for it blindly. A sharp cold pain went through my stomach. I dropped to my knees as blood pooled around my feet. Oh, shit. That's what happens if you don't shoot her. Mikey. You had me worried for a second there. The small pen knife glittered in Sarah's hand. But I wasn't really that worried. I could see into your sad, adorable eyes. I could feel it in my bones. You wanted me to be the real Sarah. It's so sweet how you love me so much, even to the point of deluding yourself. I love you too, sweetheart. She knelt beside me. I flinched as her cold hand brushed the hair off my face. But I'm sorry to say this. I think we have to break up. I found a new host. No! Does this mean... It's only natural. Why do I have to settle for your troublesome ass? When feisty little Sarah's fine locked and ribbon tied like a gift. Thanks, by the way. She's been in such a fight. I struggled to get up, but the fake Sarah pulled my hair and pinned me to the ground. Not going anywhere, sweetie. She smacked her lips in delight. My body felt paralyzed. Already my hands and feet have become numb. No, stop. Fake Sarah just giggled. I think I'll have fun with you first. I wanted to fight, to cry out, but the frayed edges of my vision faded steadily into black. The sound of Sarah's scream was my endless lullaby.